Tucked away high in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains of northern New Mexico is Taos Ski Valley, home to some of the best powder snow in North America. With a base area elevation of over 9,000 feet and snowfall of over 300 inches a year, Taos skiers know they're into something special. Owned and operated by the same family since 1955, Taos has captured an old world charm that has long since disappeared from most other American resorts. For over 45 years, Taos has presented skiers with some of the steepest and most difficult terrain in the Rockies. And if you're up to the challenge, you'll find yourself up on the ridge, a short walk from the top of the lifts, but out on a limb with no easy way down. This is the site for the annual Ben Myers Ridge-A-Thon, a grueling event that tests the stamina and skiing ability of even the most hardcore athletes. And it's all for a good cause. The Ridge-A-Thon is a fundraiser in the memory of local skier Ben Myers.
The Ridge-A-Thon, I think, came about as a friendly competition between a lot of folks in Taos, but mainly Ben and a couple other guys, myself, pushing each other to see how many ridge runs we could do in a morning, how many we could squeeze in, or maybe how many peaks we could squeeze in a day. And it wasn't until Ben passed away that I thought, well, maybe we can give back to some of the people that helped him so much, as well as remember Ben's enthusiasm by putting on an event like maybe a Ridge-A-Thon.
I would have to say that the Ridge-A-Thon is probably one of the most grueling events I've ever been a part of. It's also the most fun too, because it's challenging, it's fun, and the money we're raising is the reason behind the whole thing.
The money raised goes here to the Taos Community Foundation in support of their Emergency Medicines Fund.
The mission of Taos Community Foundation is to enhance the quality of life in the communities that we serve. We do this by encouraging charitable giving for present and future generations. The Emergency Medicines Fund is part of our Healthy Youth and Families focus area. The fund was started because we recognize the need in our community. The need being that many individuals are unable to fill their prescriptions for medicines that are vital to their health. So we established the Emergency Medicines Fund so that we could then provide grants to nonprofit organizations in our community. Those organizations then work with individuals to provide them with prescription drug vouchers and also advocacy so that they can continue in their lives and know that they have the health care needs provided for them. The Ben Myers Ridge-A-Thon provides an opportunity for people to work together to make a difference.
I first met Ben in August of 1996. Ben called me 2-3 months later in November, said I'd like to do hospice, and I was Ben's hospice nurse throughout the course of his illness. Ben was diagnosed with metastatic colon cancer, which is extremely rare for someone his age. We also provided social work services to Ben and Michelle, offering counseling and support through this very difficult time.
In the beginning of Ben's illness, right away we had a lot of medical bills, and it was clear that his only chance at beating the colon cancer was to have a very intensive program of chemotherapy following his surgery.
Ben died in February of '97. Jimmy Rogers, his dear close friend, and others put together within a 1-month period of time the very first Ben Myers Ridge-A-Thon. The money raised helped to relieve the financial debt that our hospice sustained by caring for Ben. In the course of 3 months, our agency absorbed approximately $13,000 worth of indigent expense care on behalf of Ben. Each year since then, the Ridge-A-Thon has continued to provide hospice care to people in the Taos area who have no insurance or ability to pay, people who have been like Ben Myers.
Who was Ben Myers? His friends remember him as a talented skier.
Well, Ben had a lot of nicknames because he was quite a character. I think his favorite one was Ben Air. He was Benny Bumps. Buck used to refer to him as Benji. he loved that one.
He really was multi-talented. He was fantastic in gates. He was great in bumps. He was great in crud, steeps, and he was also good in the air. So, I mean, even before I remember photographing Ben, you'd see him throwing helis on Al's run and helis off of the ridge, and not just a single stunt, but he'd do a helicopter off of the cornice, land in Juarez, and just keep skiing. Ben wound up in a number of calendars, Canon camera ad. So in a very short span of time, Ben experienced quite a bit of success, but it's very much due to his incredible level of ability as a skier and to express himself while he was skiing.
Now let's see what the Ridge-A-Thon is all about.
The Ridge-A-Thon is an annual two-day event. Even though it had an informal beginning, New Mexico's Governor Gary Johnson, who skied in this event, has declared the end of March to be the official Ben Myers Ridge-A-Thon days. When you're going to the lift lines, this be going into there slowly. All racers meet first thing in the morning at the base area to sign up, ask questions, and to get the last minute instructions. Enter close to where you're supposed to the top of the run where it's marked. And then it's a chair ride to the top and the race is on.
Folks, there's a Ridge-A-Thon, so if someone's charging behind you, kind of step off the trail, let them pass, thanks.
Stay tuned to St. Bernard.
Skiers choose from a menu of 11 runs on the ridge, and they must ski each one once before repeating a run. After completing the menu, they're free to ski any of the runs in any order and try to rack up as many runs as possible. Racers hike and ski non-stop for 5 hours. It's extremely demanding, but everyone seems to be happy to be part of such a good cause. Each racer must be sponsored, and most get paid by the number of runs they do. It's an event where everyone can have fun and make a difference. So without further ado, let's go. Good luck.
There goes nothing.
the 5th annual of Ben Myer's Ridge-A-Thon 2001. You got to hike the peak. Nobody else got to go.
At 2 p.m., when the race ends, everyone gathers at the top of Lift 2 for the final climb of the day, to the top of Kachina Peak.
Here's our bonus. Powder.
Climbing and skiing the peak adds a bonus of 3 runs to your total, which gives a boost to your fundraising efforts. At an elevation of over 12,400 feet, the hike to the top of Kachina is no stroll in the park, especially if you've just been skiing hard for the past 5 hours. But the reward is worth the effort. After reaching the summit, the group gathers to reflect on the day. Being in such a beautiful place gives rise to many toasts to honor those who cannot be here.
This is to Ben, who inspired all of us.
Hey, man.
Here's to hard work and good company.
That's right.
And to my wife, a speedy recovery.
Yes.
Amen.
Benito!
Woo! Time. Mazel tov, all you guys. You can check benmyersridgeathon.com now.
Supposed to keep it off your glasses.
Yeah, fuck.
When the champagne is gone and the toasts have been made, the last turns of the day are a sweet reward for a job well done. In 5 years, Ridge-A-Thoners have raised over $60,000 for the hospice. It's an event everyone feels good about. There are no losers, only winners.
To be a part of that, to be with that energy, and to feel that Ben's there with us the whole time, it really, I think, is a very fun event. It really makes a difference for me. I'm glad to be able to do it when I get the opportunity.
We have dinners, okay, we have goggles, glasses, backpack, shirts and that, and then we're going to do this drawing for 3 pair of skis. And 2 of those are from Dick Taylor over there. Dinosaur skis. Then we got some cross-country bindings for the raffle. Okay, and we have these skis right here from the Ski Mastery 190s. That's Ben right there. Look at that smile. Big Air Ben. Well, I don't know how many people of you were able to see a Ben come down Owls and launch the road, and, I don't know, 100 feet or something. This is a fundraiser, not just a competition. And I hope that down the road we'll get some people from out of town to try to ski for 20 plus laps on the ridge and then hike the peak. And keep hiking.
It's a real good thing you're all doing here, folks.
Say, hike for Benito if you didn't know him.